Hi guys, welcome to another video of my channel. Today I am going to do another book review of a recent book which I have read. I have brought this book in my recent book haul and I have done a video on that and you can find it here as well. Go and check it out what are the other books which I am going to read next. And without much delay I am going to go for the book. Today I am going to review about The State of Terror by Louise and Hillary Clinton. Okay, so initially this book which I wanted to read this book, why is basically about it's a political thriller and I love good political thriller. I mean I'm a huge fan of House of Cards and I always wanted to read more and more about political thrillers and political fictions, but not much books has been there for the past few years. So when I saw this book and it was available for me to purchase, I was really thrilled. And obviously, one of the star authors is actually Hillary Clinton. You may already know her by one of U.S. Prominent Secretary of States, and at the same time, she has been the last running in the past presidential elections as well. So when she's writing a political thriller, I was tempted to read it. Okay, so talking about the book, this book is, I mean, the dimension is bit, I would say high. I mean, the width and the height of the book is bit high than my normal books. And if you see the print, I mean, it's well spaced and a bit of larger fonts. So it's a bit easy for your eyes as well and it's easy for reading. And if you look at the number of pages, it goes around 494 pages and cost around 15 pounds. Okay, so let's talk about the story itself. Talking about the story, I mean this story is all about US political arena, and I mean how the story starts is there's a new president-elect, the calling Doug Williams. Yeah, there's a new president-elect called Doug Williams, and he has appointed a new Secretary of the State, which is the primary character of this book, which is a lady called Ellen Adams. I mean, hopefully we're more and more resembling to Hillary Clinton in her own past history as well. And there's a friend called Betsy, which is the best friend of the primary character Ellen Adams. And this story is all about there's going to be some kind of a doomsday conspiracy with bombs exploding up everywhere, and the main character, Secretary of the State, is trying to figure out how to respond to those events, how to fight back, how to identify the correct plot and things like that. So it's all about a political thriller, and it's not only with the US itself. I mean, as the main character is the Secretary of the State, she's working with other countries, Russia, Pakistan, Israel, and so much of other countries. So much of other things about how the politics works in between countries, how the politics works behind the bars, behind the doors. Everything is included. I think that's where the experience of Hillary Clinton come into play in this book, majority of the time. Now, moving forward, the stories, as I said, those stories all about finding the plot for a terrorist attack, and how the different countries interact with US, how different countries are having their own political agenda, how it works, and things like that. So at the end, as always, I mean the story rolls up pretty good. I really enjoyed it, and let's see what is my comments on the book. As I said, this book is a bit large, so obviously it was a bit easy to read, and but apart from that, I really like the story. So, I mean, just a disclaimer, even though this is a political thriller, I don't necessarily consider this as a political thriller after reading the book. It's the political part, it's a bit less rather than it's a thriller itself. So, if I am to categorize this book, I would put that in a thriller category rather than a political thriller, where the political storyline is bit less. Of course, I mean, there are political characters involved, but that doesn't mean that the storyline is much into politics. So that's one difference. So I'm not a fan of that. Obviously, I purchased this book to read because I love politics and political thrillers. But again, on the other hand, if you look at the story, the story is superb. So I would say if you are a fan of 24, the TV show, I'm pretty much sure you are going to like this. So it's a extremely quick burner. Extremely quick burner. You can I completed it within a couple of days. So I really like the book. But again, as I said, come with the better expectation. So if you are going to read this as a political thriller, I'm not recommending that much. But as a thriller itself, the book is super. So considering everything, I'm going to rate this book as a 4 out of 5, as I really like the book, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. And let me know in the comments what do you think. Thanks a lot.